Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Marvel Legends series fan channel exclusive War Machine, which is essentially like the Marvel vs. Capcom version of War Machine. It is a repaint of the modular armor Iron Man, which makes sense because in that game, it was basically a reskin of this suit. The gameplay version, like artwork and stuff, would have been more like this version with metallic colors. So it's just kind of this weird thing. We got basically the same figure already a couple of times because we had the Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive Retro Iron Man that came with the proton cannon, which I will display. I will show how this looks with the War Machine figure, but I wanted to show how it looks in package real quick, just because of how they had to package this thing in there, and it still gets warped, and I think there was no avoiding this getting warped because look how long that should actually extend out. So it's just kind of crazy. This thing was completely closed, so we continue to be surprised on how they do this window, the plastic-free packaging, and it's all pretty crazy, and we wish that it will never ever happen again and go away, but it's here to stay, and this is how it kind of looks. So let me go ahead and get it all out of this cardboard mess and paper bag, and let's see how everything looks and what accessories it comes with. Okay, so here is the figure out of the package, and it comes with a bunch of accessories similar to the accessories that the Iron Man figure actually came with, but this guy comes with the repulsor blast effects, which I don't think that Iron Man figure actually came with. It came with other effect pieces. I'd have to go back and double check. But we get these two unique pieces that came with that Iron Man. They're just in different color. That we now get this red color as opposed to the blue with the white paint on it. But we get the white paint here on to kind of show the brightness of when it's kind of coming through the unibeam there, and then we get this like blast effect piece that goes on the hand. The Iron Man one had a lot of white paint on it, as you can see here, to really show the glow effect. This War Machine version actually doesn't have any paint on it whatsoever. It is just done in a translucent red color, and as you can see, it's a little warped there, a little warped there. You know, you can heat that up and then it'll kind of form back into place. But this figure is beautiful. I love the way it looks. In the game, it had like a bluish hue to it, and that was supposed to represent kind of the metallic look. You know, it doesn't come off too great in 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever it was back in the day. But here we get this nice silver color that looks really good and looks very metallic. So having this figure in hand, I'm just looking at him like, I love this metallic silver. I love the shiny black. It just looks really, really nice. Before we get into the review, I did get this from toysnowman.com. Should be in stock right now. I have a link in the video description below for my referral link. So first time buyers, you use my link, you get a 5% off coupon code in your Frost Rewards. And then all orders of $99 or more from Toy Snowman, you get free shipping. So they are based in Canada, so you get free shipping in Canada and to the US. And then right now the exchange rates are pretty favorable, so the pricing as far as you know, what the cost is going to be is actually kind of at its best point right now. And then toysnowman.com, they have Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, Transformers, G.I. Joe Classified, Power Rangers, but they're also getting more into like Mythic Legions, Hiya Toys, Joy Toys, Warhammer stuff, which is really popular right now, and they tend to get things in so much earlier than here in the US when it comes to those types of figures. So check them out, toysnowman.com, link in the video description below. So we'll get to this figure. Looking at the front of the package, we get a War Machine logo there, another War Machine logo up at the top. Artwork of War Machine looking very cool. Side artwork, we'll get the 3D render image, and then here we have all the accessories. So he has an interchangeable hand. So right now I have fists on the hand. He did come with the left hand, had the repulsor blast effect hand on there, and these are the nice ones with the actual hinges and everything, and you can see a nice silver paint color right there in the center, so you can actually port in these blast effect pieces, which is really nice. And then again, the additional effect pieces. So lots of accessories, really cool figure. Let's go ahead and get in for a closer look. Okay, so here is the close look at the War Machine figure. Again, this is a repaint essentially of the modular Iron Man figure, kind of like that first release, right? We had the metallic gold, metallic red on there. Here we have this nice metallic silver and a shiny black. I don't know, metallic black just doesn't quite seem right, but I love the way it really looks because it just shines bright and everything on there, and I love the way the silver and the black look together. I don't know if Hasbro could have done something to kind of replicate the bluish hue from the video game, but they call this a comic book figure, and not actually a video game figure, which I guess wouldn't. I don't know if he had this suit in the comics. If you guys know of any specific comic books where he actually had this suit, let me know in the comments below. But I think it was only in the video game, because again, the video game was a reskin of the Iron Man figure, because they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't want to, you know, the additional cost of designing a new, you know, character for the game. You know, it was much easier to just reskin and give it a different color, and that's what they did here. There is one difference between this War Machine figure and this modular Iron Man figure, is you get the updated chest piece there, which actually has the unibeam actually indented in, so you can actually fit this piece on here, this unibeam blast piece. It kind of plugs in and ports in there. So you can have that look there. So, you know, if he's getting ready to kind of shoot it off, you know, I'm not the greatest at posing here, but let me try and put something together of kind of how he would do it. You know, you would have something like this. You know, and he's getting ready to blast it off. They don't have any kind of blast effect piece like that, but it's a nice glowing effect piece. There that came with the this Iron Man that came on the retro card that was exclusive to Hasbro Pulse, the PulseCon. So we have that. So essentially all the same figures again. It's just this updated torso piece that has that unibeam kind of retracted in. But there it is in all its glory, and I love the way it looks. Like, seeing pictures is one thing, and probably even here watching the video of it is probably one thing, but having it in hand, the black and the silver just look really damn nice together. I love the way it looks. But now let's go ahead and take a look at how he moves. Okay, so War Machine, this figure is a little stiff, so let's kind of see what he can do. He can't really look up, unfortunately, because this head is actually on a dumbbell joint, so looking up isn't going to be the greatest. Looking down is a little tough as well, and then you can see that that neck piece is a separate piece that also swivels and does kind of move a little bit, but it is pretty limited there, unfortunately. You can get the arm to go straight out to do a full T-pose. You get a full rotation in that shoulder. Upper bicep swivel, as you can see there. We get a pinless double jointed elbow that gives you that much bend there, which is solid. Wrist swivel, and they do hinge. They both have the horizontal hinge on the open blast hand as well as the fist. Let's go ahead and pop one of those on right now. I already have the blast effect still stuck in there. So you can have the open hand blast out, and then you can kind of have this hand straight there as well. Ab crunch, so you can crunch a War Machine forward that much, you can go back that much, which is really good. You do have a waist swivel in there. Legs go out that far apart. I feel like that one could go a little bit more. Can kick forward that high, which is really good. Leg goes back a little bit there. Upper thigh cut in there. Solid double jointed knee, like so. You do have a boot swivel in there. Foot hinges all the way down. A little bit of hinge up. Ankle pivot, peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So good articulation, but if you have the modular Iron Man or the retro Iron Man figure, you already know what to expect out of this guy. Okay, so it's comparing this War Machine with some of the other War Machine figures that we got. So this was the retro Iron Man version here with the white and black, and then this was that deluxe version that came out. Both are really nice. The silvers are very different. We get a much darker silver, which I really like here. But these two War Machines have a very matte black across them. This one is very different because it actually gets a metallic black, so it's shiny all around, which just, in my opinion, looks really, really nice. Now, overall, I would say that this War Machine is probably still the best one, but this one definitely is a nice addition to the collection, and I love the way the colors look together. Okay, and here we go. War Machine next to the modular Iron Man, the first release from the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave, and then here the Hasbro PulseCon release, and you can see Again, same figure, same body mold. The chest piece is updated, so it does have a different upper torso portion there. I think it's just something that's probably glued on a different section, or they just made the alterations, the modifications to the torso piece. But let's take a closer look at these two, because again, from the video game, they reskinned the Iron Man character to the War Machine character. They just basically made them different colors. They had the same move sets and all of that for the game, so you can have now, you know, your team up. You can have Iron Man and War Machine together. Okay, so here's War Machine with the plasma proton cannon. The unfortunate thing, and I didn't realize this until before, is this Iron Man figure that came with the proton cannon came with a new sculpted hand to grip that handle that this War Machine does not have. So unfortunately, he can't really hold onto it. I just kind of put the open hand there. So that definitely takes away from it. It's not the end of the world, but it definitely would have been nice if he came with that grip hand, so you can have him like firing off the proton cannon. So you just can't do that, unfortunately. That kind of low-key sucks, right? Like, I would have loved for it to have been included in there, and he can look like he's properly using and holding on to that proton cannon, which we now just can't really do, and that sucks. And I have that completely backwards. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, that sucks. Like, he can't really do it. So I'm a little bummed out about that, but I guess it's not the end of the world, but definitely would have been nice, but it's unfortunate. Okay, so again, just kind of my final thoughts on this War Machine figure. I love the way it looks. It's a nice release, you know, for all the Marvel vs. Capcom fans. This gets you the in-play game version of War Machine, or you could have had, you know, either this one or the white one on the retro card would kind of work too for the artwork for the game. But I definitely think this is a solid release. I'm gonna be honest with you, when it was first revealed, I'm like, okay, you know, it's cool or whatever, no big deal. But now having it in hand, I just love the way the black and the silver really look together. So I'm super pumped about it. I'm really happy to have it, and I think it came out great. So I think you guys would like it. Again, I got mine from toysnowman.com. Should be in stock right now. So link in the video description below for my referral link, which again will give you a 5% off coupon code in your Frost Rewards. This is for first-time buyers only. But they don't only have Marvel Legends. They have new import figures like Mafex. They are also big now into the Joy Toy Warhammer stuff. And then they are really branching out to like Mythic Legions, which are really popular right now as well. So make sure to check them out, toysnowman.com. Again, they are based in Canada, but they ship to the US and everything. And orders over $100 gets free shipping to the US and of course within Canada. So make sure to check them out. Again, the referral link in the video description below, 5% off coupon code for first-time buyers. And there is War Machine. I think it's a solid release. Very happy to have it. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys are interested in joining the MCU Collective and becoming a channel member, hit that join button. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.